Alright, before the video starts, I'll quickly run down what you can expect in this review. 1. I will talk about the plot or the story of the episode. 2. I will talk about the good things. 3. I will talk about the bad things. And 4. I will give it a score out of 10. Also, spoilers. With that being said, let's get right into the review. Episode 2 of Ninjago Hands of Time offers the viewers a little bit of a history lesson. The first half of the entire episode is dedicated to basically providing some context as to who the Time Twins are and where they actually came from in terms of motivation. An injured Sensei Wu proceeds to tell the tale, much to the delight of the curious team of 6 ninja. We find out through some riveting flashbacks that Acronix and Crux were actually the elemental masters of time and were part of the Alliance during the Serpentine Wars. Eventually, though, they became too obsessed with their own abilities and attempted to rebel against the Alliance, claiming that they had the most powerful element, therefore they should lead. Wu and Garmadon knew that they needed to be stopped, so they had the Time Blades constructed. We learn that the Time Blades are made from a rare material that is able to absorb elemental powers, and with it, the sons of the first Spinjitzu master captured the powers of Acronix and Crux and sent the blades through a time vortex, where they would hopefully be lost forever. Of course, we know that this was not the case, as one of the Time Blades appeared in the previous episode. After that, the ninja are called to the Borg event where the release of some fancy new gadget was interrupted by a mysterious samurai warrior. Of course, we know that the samurai warrior is one of the Vermilion. Speaking of the Vermilion, this episode also acts as the introduction to them and how they are made. The Time Twins are after Cyrus Borg for their master plan, so Zane escorts him to safety, but is mysteriously knocked out and Borg is kidnapped. Alright, so we got the plot down, now on to the good. There was actually quite a bit I liked from this episode. The history of the Time Twins was explained in a phenomenal way, and those fight scenes are fully displayed in all their glory. It's nice to see another aspect of Ninjago's history and learning a little bit more about the villains. I think it's great because it actually gets us invested in the Time Twins. I actually care for these characters. Meanwhile, it was nice to see a Jay and Nia moment which carries over from Skybound, some actual Dareth Puff shenanigans, and the precise characterization of the rest of the ninja. This episode was also great in demonstrating the power of the Vermilion warriors, yet keeping their purpose mainly a mystery. We will absolutely learn more about them in the following episodes, but this was just their introduction. I loved the writing this episode because everyone is highlighted and their uniformity as a team is demonstrated to full effect. There actually isn't too many bad things about the episode, but I do need to say not much gets done. Again, this is a history-based episode with a lot of informity. It's mainly just for setup, but I think the writers managed to pull this one off. Again, the animation bothers me, but this will be the last you hear of it until the overall review. Overall, this episode was definitely the best from Hands of Time yet. I know I haven't seen much from the season yet, but I prefer this episode over episode 65. I enjoyed learning about the Time Twins and the upcoming Vermilion threat, but I wish more of the story went forward. I'm going to give this episode an 8.5 out of 10. So what did you guys think of this episode? Feel free to leave a comment down below stating your thoughts, and when you're down there, leave a like and hit that subscribe button. Also remember to leave your video suggestions down below as well for a chance to have your idea featured as an actual video sometime later on. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is TannerFishies, and with that I bid you farewell.